It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again, because there is no effort without error and shortcoming. But who does actually strive to do the deeds, who knows great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat.
Well, we're almost done with the Codger challenge, and we got a little cool down again here in Kentuckiana, at least still in the mornings. Definitely some wet weather this month. I love that little excerpt from the Citizenship in a Republic speech from Teddy Roosevelt. The man in the arena. I think that can speak volumes to all aspects of our lives and whatever we're doing. Work, life, Codger challenge. So, I thought I'd talk about a little bit of what I've learned on this journey. First thing I've learned is I really don't like cherry tobacco every day anymore. Did you already know that, Paladin? Yeah, I kind of already knew that, I guess. Second thing, what's nice about your mix, and this is, when we talk about my Codger Corner mix, which is, I'm really ready to have some Codger Corner. When I just do the dip and scoop method, I show you guys that all the time on my videos, and you don't always get the same ratio every time you scoop, right? So you may have more, in my Codger Corner, you may have more half and half one time, you may have more Sir Walter Raleigh another, or whatever. Well, it's like this, sometimes I get more of the burley, premium burley, with that little hint of cherry, and that's nice. I could do this, And if I were to mix up another batch, I would probably do mostly premium burley and a little bit of cherry. But other times you get a lot of cherry and a little bit of premium burley, which is nice as a change if you were to always have more burley and less cherry. But then other times this is muddled, So it's kind of nice, like you get different, life is like a box of chocolates, you never know what you're going to get, when you scoop out, But it is interesting when you want to repeat the previous experience, but you dip and scoop this time and it's not that experience again. So for some people who, want that same experience every time, it might be a little different. This challenge has been harder for me. I knew it would be, but I think for two reasons. One, because of this pipe and my new Medico. I've often talked about, I kind of romanticize pipes and blends and when they go together, because I do think like there's just some chemistry that a certain tobacco blend and a certain pipe want to be together, you know, and I think Cane Rod will sometimes say that's the friendship starting or whatever he called it. I don't know. I just know like when you get that Nirvana blend with that pipe, like I tend to stick with it. And some pipes just don't want certain blends. Like case in point. My black Cavalier Medico pipe. I smoke Latakia out of it because it just, to me, it seems like it's a Latakia pipe. And it smokes Latakia well. But I really think it wants half and half. Because it's really good, like half and half every time. Even with the ghost of Latakia in it, half and half's really good at it. So, being that my new Medico pipe has only had Mrs. Paladin's Surprise in it. I'm not gonna say it tastes vile, but it's pretty bad out of that pipe. This pipe, it's gotten better in, but this pipe can still be temperamental about it. Almost every time I smoke my blend out of this pipe, the burley kind of starts coming through more, which is good. But the cherry doesn't really shine, and it kind of makes it a little acrid. Almost to the point of where I'm like, I think this one's just regular old premium burley. When the challenge is done, I may do that. My Paladin pipe, which is kind of now just affectionately, well, I'm always going to call it the Paladin pipe, but it's a cherry pipe. Hands down, if I want a good smoke, I'm reaching for that the most. It's so ghosted with all the cherries of Paladins for all the years that it's good. That's the pipe that I would want if I want my cherry blend. And I almost like the really big codger in me would just go straight for that pipe all the time, but I'm trying to give some other love. And my Arcadia is has been like a, just kind of like a steady soldier, you know, it doesn't complain. Smokes the blend well. It's not fantastic. It's not horrible. Ever been acrid in it. Dry. Bowl gets a little hot, but I mean they do because they're thin-walled. But it's been okay. But it's been fun so far. I've enjoyed it. And on the last little note here, my wife did say that she may want me to change the name of this blend to Mrs. Paladin's Delight. She really does like the smell of this. So it's been a hit that way. So guys, I hope you're hanging in there. I know a few people have dropped out. And with that, I'll probably make one or two more videos before the end here. I think we will call it on the 29th. Mainly because I know so many of you guys are going to the Chicago Pipe Show, and I want you to be able to have other blends and stuff on that day. So one day, I'll give you one day. So what I'll probably do, also, it'll give me that weekend to kind of compile the people that finished it, get the video up of where I'm doing the spinny thing and all that, to pull the drawing, first, second, third place, and then get everything packaged up and ready to go. All right, guys, with that, we will see you very soon on another Paladin Piper video, Codger Challenge video. Take care.